Hello everyone, today I want to be creating ingots, both the gold as well as the sesamite. In order to create sesamite ingots though, we're going to need seeds, some sesamite seeds, which you can craft like this in the assembly. So after planting the seeds, we get this sesamite kindle vine stuff. We have to crush that in the crusher. We get sesamite stems. We combine the stems together with sand to get crystals, and then we smelt the crystals into ingots. That is the first step that we're going to be doing. The next
Sand pump fuel on laboratory level exhausted. Ambient sand elevation rising.
That's a problem. I don't want the sand to be rising. Why is it rising? Oh man, some of the pumps, they've been emptying because we're drilling so fast and we're pumping so fast now. A lot of these pumps, they're emptied. Yeah, and a lot more are going to be empty soon. Oh no. Alright, quick detour, I suppose. I have to increase the stack size of this thing. It's one problem after another today, though, I will admit. Now, it's not that this is a bad issue per se. I mean, of course it will be once we can't deal with it. But I've also been having issues recording already, which not really boding well. Unluckily, I noticed the issue rather fast, but still like 20 minutes, man. Of footage that's basically down the drain. And all because OBS decides not to record or something. Not exactly sure what the heck went wrong. Not sure why my jetpack ain't working either. Maybe today is just not my day. Alright, all of it should be getting fuel. It should not be getting power yet, but that's an easy fix. All of it should be getting power. Now, everything should be working. It's not draining. Well, it's draining. I guess it's just not draining fast enough still. Oh my god. We pulled out a lot of them. But yeah, another one stopped right there. Right there. And a lot more are going to soon. Alright, that's another layer. Well, another layer placed. Not done yet. I should have probably set these towers up way sooner, because we knew we were gonna need them eventually. It seems like we're in the plus again. That is good. These are not gonna last very long either. They have like 5k in them. And these later ones even less. But alright, crisis averted. Back to the task at hand. So, as you can see, the other ingot that we need is gold. Now, I've already been producing quite a lot of gold ore. You can make that in the crusher by combining scrap ore as well as shivelthorn. However, there's multiple recipes. As you can see, if we combine the scrap ore together with 60 sesamite powder, we get 50 gold ore. And I think we should do that instead of the shivelthorn, because gold sounds a heck of a lot more useful. Even though we do create steel slabs this way, I was looking for the skill tree, and the only thing I found that uses steel slabs so far is steel frames, the mass production method. We're not really using steel much for anything anyway, so I don't really see the point of making slabs. The gold, on the other hand, seems to have way more uses, as you can see. It can create a lot of relay circuits, a lot of fans, and I imagine a lot more, because gold is pretty damn useful in the world of tech, seeing as it's very conductive. Not sure how that translates to the game, but hey. So if we go to PT X-Ray, I've started setting up a bit of a farm here. This is also where I create the sesamite seeds, as you can see. So let's start filling all these up. We just need a couple more. So as a byproduct for creating these, we do actually generate a little bit of power. So what I'm thinking of doing is I create the stems and plant everything down below here on the lower floors. Simply because generating power here is a lot easier than in the desert floors. And then we crush them on the higher floors, probably in the laboratory, because we have a lot of space there. We also have a massive excess of sand, of course. There is a multiplier system to this. I'm not 100% sure how it works. According to what I read in the comments, I guess just crush more in a row and the multiplier goes up. So let's hope that happens. This has been running for a little while, so as you can see, we have a ton of sesamite crystals already, so that's going to be sweet. Soon we'll take out this entire part. That should make it so we have a lot less power usage here, because we've been kind of over for a while now. See how this is going still. I'm paranoid this goes down, because once it does, that is painful. Seems we were running good, but not for very long. This one is also already done. This one is going to be done. One takes off, 350. Yeah, we're gonna need to increase the stack size already. Man, this is not what I wanted to do today, but I guess we went up pretty darn quickly. Come on, jetpack, work, for fuck's sake, man. I don't really feel like all the shenanigans with the jetpack, or just anything at all, really. I guess just the whole deal with OBS earlier just got me into an annoyed mood. Alright, I think that's all 10 of them running. We are not fast enough, eh? Damn. Really? But these are still running, are they not? They are still running. What the hell? Why did it go down suddenly? Oh, this is why it went down. Oh, I must have accidentally cut off a line or something. Oh yeah, accidentally cut off this power line. Okay, well, you know, stupid mistake, but at least we saw it before anything went terribly wrong. Okay, there we go. We go into the plus again. Okay, this is also not good. Why is this stalling? It's because the chest is full. Simple solution. Take it all into the backpack. This one is also about to overload. This one's still good, but while we're doing it anyway, can I just store it in the elevator? There we go. That's so much faster. Hopefully there's no limit to the elevator capacity. There probably is. Oh, finally. There was actually a transfer all. I've been clicking the transfer stack. Thank God there's a transfer all, man. Is the elevator full now? No. But it looks like it almost is. But if we just put in a couple... Okay, now it is actually full. Because I still have a bunch of Sesamite sand on me. That is a lot still. Level 7... I don't think we're using level 7 for anything. Up. Okay, that's finally all the sand gone. Alright, it pains me to say, but these have to go as well. All of this is gone now. That means we only have our stack. And thank God, it is actually enough. Now we'll be getting a lot more Sesamite sand in a sec from all these other conveyor lines. Everything is cleaned up. We are still running. That is fantastic. You know, before anything goes wrong, let's quickly run back here and continue what we wanted to do in the first place. Alright, let's see. I got the crushers now. So we probably want to have 2. Mainly because we got so many planters. Alright, that can start crushing. Then, of course, we need to take stuff out. Alright, I want 1 more planter on this side. Then we have an even 10. At these 2, they'll take out the stems. The stems will go to 14. Then we also have Sesamite powder in the system. We drag in a line for that as well. And that can go to a refinery at level 11. Because we will need a lot more Sesamite powder there. Alright, hopping over to level 12. We can destroy all of this. Then we take the stems out of the elevator. Well, I think annoyingly, for this thing to actually produce power, it needs to stop. For at least a second. I don't see the multiplier go up, which is kind of weird. That's been going for a little while now. So I'm not 100% sure how this works. Alright, all the crystals are being sent to the foundry. So we'll take those out. And I think I just need a regular conveyor line. Right, there we go. Now what does this need in order to smelt? I'm debating whether blast or regular tier 3 smelters. I hope the tier 3 will be fine. Alright, sweet, it seems so. Less good though, as we ran out of conveyor tier 3s. I'm just gonna have the tier 2s right now. It's not gonna be a big deal. It's just slightly slower. Okay, well, it's a lot slower, but at this point, you know, beggars can be choosers. Alright, I'm not 100% sure where I want this yet, so I'm just gonna toss it into PT Victor, and then add a couple more smelters onto this. Alright, 3 should be enough for now, I hope. Let's start working on that gold. Alright, I just checked up on the crusher. It's still not producing a higher multiplier. Let me take out all this stuff. I think this is just going up because we have excess power now. Yeah, this thing is very confusing. Alright, I think now we should have tons of powder over here, to where I could hopefully take some. As well as some of the scrap ore that we're gonna have to send here. Let's do that real quick. There we go, all our scrap ore should go to the freight. And then once 250 scrap is in here, it creates gold and scrap. Now what we could do is we could take out the scrap and loop it back into itself. And then the gold will go to the refinery. We're just gonna want to see if this works first. Yeah, there it goes. It's pretty slow, but that doesn't really matter. Okay, it is really damn slow. You know what, actually, I'm thinking about it, and this will eventually clog itself up. Because this can only hold, I think, 250. And if eventually there is 250 in there, and the output is getting full, then it won't work anymore. So I just have it sent to PT Victor for now. I think the neat thing about that would be that we can still run this gold production slowly as well. Right now, though, I will be taking all of that and adding it to the foundry. That way we can start playing around with it over there. Alright, first thing to set up is the output. I'm gonna have that go back to PT Victor, because that's kind of just our main hub. And And the gold ore is getting a similar line to the crystals. There we go, that has been set up. Let's see how this goes. Yep, it is creating gold bars. Nice. This could probably have another smelter to it because the crystals seem to be really slow. It's only creating 3 bars a minute. That is insane. This one will produce 22 a minute, so I guess gold is going really quick. Which kind of sucks because we don't have that much gold ore in production. But hey, if we need more, well, we can't easily make more, so I guess there would be a problem. Alright, with that we're slowly... Well, actually, technically, that seems to be pretty fast. We're gaining gold ingots at a rapid rate. Sesamite ingots goes a lot slower, but we almost have enough to upgrade PT Sierra again. But I think we'll hold off on that for the next episode, because I have some other plans. Let's see how this production goes first. Alright, it looks like it might use up too much pure at the moment. I imagine it also uses up impure still real quick. I think that's just because we're not producing enough biofuel though. Because it looks like these later ones, they don't have enough to keep running. Yeah. So we would have to expand this by quite a bit. So what we'll do in the next episode is we will need to expand this if we want to keep running our pumps. Then I finally go to PT Sierra as well. 1, upgrade it, and 2, get the triangulation. And we continue the story on level 14 here. This is still running pretty nicely. This seems to be backing up too. So with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.